Hey everyone, 7tries here again, giving you another Gundam review. This time I'm doing it on the 1-144 high-grade Tallgeese 3. Now, I just want to give you a warning. This is not how it looks when you get it straight out of the box. Straight out of the box, the Tallgeese is completely white. Nothing else, just white. The back is white, the waist guard's white, everything is just white. There is no detailing. The only stickers you do get for the kit go here, right where the blue is here on the chest. The head, all these gold pieces, which these are the original stickers. I didn't have any gold paint. And on the mohawk, that's also going to be a sticker. Other than that, there are no other stickers for the kit. Now, not saying it's a bad kit. It's a great kit, by the way. I love the Tallgeese 3. One of my favorite mobile suit designs ever. But besides the fact, let's get straight into the articulation of this kit. The head, let's just start here. The head goes up and down a little bit. It does rotate 360, but you gotta be careful about this mohawk. That is a very thin piece. And if you're not careful, you just might snap it off. And then you're gonna be upset because you broke your kit. Again, and let's see, next part, let's do the arms. Now, the arms do go a full 360, but you gotta contend with these big old pods right here. But since they're connected with the, connected to the shoulder armor, you don't really gotta worry that much. Alright, other parts. It will go, well, it will bend a full bit more than 90, not 90-ish, but a bit more. The hands will rotate if you don't manage to pop them out, like I did. Okay, pop that back in. Get back in there. Alright. Now, the shoulder armor will go from the first part about up and down that much. From the second part, it'll go out that far. And then on this arm, you get this extra bend. The thruster on this arm will also move up and down like that. But on the other arm, on the other hand, you get the same articulation, except for right here. Right here, on the other hand, you don't have as much articulation because it doesn't have a separate joint like this arm. Since I'm up here on the shoulders anyways, I'll look at the back pods. Now the back pods have a flap that opens up right here and on either side, so you can get to the little thrusters on the inside. You can see them. Again, I also had to paint these as well. The inside does not come in black, it all comes in white. And the thrusters you can pop out like that and like that. They're a bit stiff, but better than being loose and flopping around all the time. We just put that back on and I'll get to the next part. Close that up. Now the next part of the articulation is the stomach joint, which this one actually has a good stomach joint. It'll bend up and down here at the stomach. Go a bit side to side like that. It's kind of like a dolphin. It won't rotate really at the waist because, well, it's not the most, or not the best at turning at the waist. It used to, but it doesn't anymore. It's kind of stuck in there now. But it used to be able to rotate a little bit, but with everything around here, all the paint and everything, it probably somehow managed to glue itself together. I don't know how it happened. Either that or the polycap inside got a bit stuck. But that's besides the point. It still has its good articulation. Now, the legs have the most impressive bit of articulation ever. It goes out that far and bends that much. So close to nothing, really. It's because the legs are so big, it really doesn't get that much articulation. It looks like you get more, but you really can't. And the foot will go a bit. It goes side to side a bit, up and down, and that's about it. So, all in all, a lot of articulation. But this thruster here is one problem. This is a bit floppy. I don't know if I did something wrong when I built it, or if it's some weight issue, but it's a bit floppy on one side. Now let's get into the weapons, where these are some... One of these is a bit oversized when you think about it. First, let's look at the shield. Another weapon that I did have to paint. You did get a sticker on the shield for right here, but it didn't hold that well. Now, you do get some articulation in the shield weapon right here at this chain. There's a bit of a polycap right there that you can move it like this and twist it. That's it. And you plug it in either with this hole into the shield, or you can put it in directly into hand. I put it in the shield, because fit it in this peg right here because it's out of the way. And from here now you have some extra articulation at the at this arm. And then we have the last weapon, which is a big one. You get the rifle. His cannon, or whatever the hell this thing is. Let's just say this thing's big. It's really big. It's probably taller than the... It is taller than the Tallgeese itself. And there's no moving parts on this. It's pretty much two pieces with a little polycap right here sandwiched together with two other really thin parts in the front. It does have a handle, and it does fit in the hand. But it's a bit clunky because on this arm you gotta deal with the thruster and everything. It's not like the shield arm, because the shield's not that far in the back. This, on the other hand, is, so it will get in the way a lot. Let's put it back together, and there we go. So that would be it for the Tallgeese 3. It does come with the parts if you to make the Tallgeese 1 and the Tallgeese 2, but you don't get like parts for the legs and everything. So if you wanted to make one or the other, you would have to first choose which one you wanted to make, and second, kind of leave out all, and second, learn how to paint it. I've seen the Tallgeese 3 enough to know how to paint it enough, but I still think I got some stuff mixed up. Oh, and one last thing I wanted to show off, because this took me forever to get right. I was actually able to paint the face pretty well. Again, as I said at the beginning of the video, it came in all whites, but I was able to paint the face, so it looks really good. I didn't use like spray paint or this. The only spray paint I had was black for the inside of the thrusters, but that didn't really cover much. So most of this was hand painted with a paintbrush. Maybe looking closely, you can see, even with just a simple paintbrush, I did pretty good. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but yeah. So that's it for the Tallgeese 3. I can't do a size comparison right now because I can't. I don't have any other models on me right now to do comparison, but for an average, it's about the same height as the Death Scythe, which I will review next. And, well, that's it for this review. This is 7 Tries here, and thanks for watching. Bye.